I'd rather show you what I got. Where I walk, where I talk. See me flying down my route, pass me the ball. I ain't dropping none, I don't fumble at all. Winner, chicken dinner every time we ball. Throwing it like Harvard, I dunk it like LeBron. Hey. Monday Night Fredo, Infinity TV.
And we are live here on Monday Night Fredo, live from the Infinity Studios in Los Angeles. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back here. It is a new year. It is 2023. And yes, today was a very interesting day with TCU getting smashed up. But that's not even the topic of discussion today, because we had a lot of NFL playoffs coming up this upcoming week. We got the Lakers losing right now in Denver, but the Lakers are not the only team that's losing today here in Los Angeles. Of course, TCU lost, and they lost a lot, by a lot of points, almost 57 points and counting. But there's another human being that's right here in studio with me today that lost some money to me. And if we can, Jeff, do me a favor and bring the man's picture up on the screen. Yes, this man right here, Money Mike from the Profanity Nation. That everyone can catch him every Sunday night, 8:30 Pacific on the Profanity Nation podcast. Money Mike, welcome to the show.
Man, thank you. It's always great being here, man. Yes. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing good. It is a new year, new year, new beginnings, and new ass whoopings, and new money coming my way. That's all I know.
Man, look. But see, look, I'm gonna tell you. See, I do mine differently than you. You know
okay.
Because see, I actually hand over.
Okay.
The money.
Hey, it's not my.
I actually hand over. You
Money
know
Mike, this is 2023. Technology is here where you don't need money.
But
all I need is a phone.
Look.
Bada bing.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is though, you actually.
Hey, by the way, you dropped the 20.
Me is all electronic. You know what I mean? You know, it's a better feeling, man. I can just.
Baby, look at this. That's
one. I mean? How'd that feel, man?
That feels good, baby.
Great. Yeah.
Come on, Jason Tatum. Come on, Jason Tatum.
Way better. Hey, you better pick it up.
Don't worry,
again.
I got it.
Yeah,
Let me see, Marcus Smart. Where you at? Marcus Smart right here.
You hold on to it, right? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my Lord. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum.
But see, I'm going to tell you what the difference
Marcus
is.
Smart. Look at this guy's big bucks right here.
But look, see,
I
get real cash. You know,
right.
I get cash.
So wait,
you do Cash App. Cash App is all electronic, man.
It's
you know
electronic.
what I mean?
It goes
you actually get to feel it though. You feel it in your hand.
I do feel it.
You know what I'm saying? It feels better. See, so I pay off bets the right way. That's all I'm saying. I pay off bets the right way.
These are real, Mike.
They all real. Real. Coming from the bank. Yeah. Because I'm Money Mike. Money Mike bring the money. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's right.
You know what I mean? This guy over here, he be electronic.
Hey,
I
bring my iPhone. I got Cash App.
iPhone.
What's your money sign again?
Yeah.
At Money Mike owes Fredo $100.
Nah, man, listen. You know, you got lucky, man. That it should have never gone down like that.
Okay, you know what? I want to give you the mic for that.
I'm still not a Laker fan, so you know what I mean. So it's all good, man. I'm always represent my Lakers all the time, day in, day out.
Well, look,
win or lose.
For the people watching out there right now and wondering, why is Money Mike throwing hundreds of dollars at Fredo right now? Well, let's recap. Let's rewind a little bit back to December 13th when the Boston Celtics visited the Lakers here at the Crypto.com arena. And basically, if we can recall this, Money Mike, and of course you can recall this very clearly, the Lakers were up double digits late in the fourth quarter. And to let the people know play-by-play what actually happened, Money Mike texted us in a group chat and said, hey, guys, we won or something like that.
I'm going to tell you all exactly what happened.
How did it happen?
First of all, I should not have sent the text out. That's because right. We know that I am not the reason why the Lakers lost. However, you know, there's an unwritten rule that you don't talk crap until it's over. So what I text was just what the score was. You know, we were up by almost 20 and we were killing them. And then I just saw the demise of everybody. See, well, I want y'all to look and see what's going on, right? If you zoom in on Fredo, I wasn't able to do all that stuff.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Because, you know, all the bets that I've won from him, they all came electronic.
All the bets, it's been 2.
All the bets. All the bets.
But look. But, no, wait. The first bet, I gave you 100 cash.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
I lost twice. Okay,
no.
Look. I popped up on the show,
You
Yes,
know,
he did.
and when I was at my house, I popped him on the show, and he went in his pocket talk about I got $100 bill, but when I came to get it,
I
he was
had
like,
the cash.
he was like, let me tap it in, and well, you know, what's your cash app is seeing?
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Hey, that day I did have cash on me. All
Man,
right, I did
you
have the
should've
cash
kept-
on me, but
you
were no show.
me.
No
he
call, no
showed me-
show.
He showed me the cash, and then when I came to pick it up, he didn't have it no
Oh
more.
man, well,
That
ladies,
$100 bill was for me.
well, again, guys, like I was saying,
Man, I'm
Money
just
Mike
saying.
text us and he let us know that, hey, you know, they practically won it. He was already like, pay up my money. And next thing you know, minutes later, the collapse happens. I mean, and I want to point a finger at Darvin Ham, who for some reason doesn't know that he has any timeouts out there, doesn't know how to make a play call or whatnot. But you got to put the blame on him for losing you that game. They did make it an overtime. And in overtime, the Celtics just took over. They ended up winning the game 122-118 at the Crypto.com arena, which was a nice victory on my behalf.
But see, listen, I just want to make sure we understand it. Fredo, Cervantes,
Fredo, the guy with the $100 on his head.
This guy is not a Laker fan.
No.
And yeah, so I want to make sure that's clear. You know, he might be another LA team fan. You know, maybe a Charger fan. I don't know.
I'm not a Clipper fan,
but he for sure is not.
I'm
a
not
Laker
an Angel fan.
And so one of the main reasons why I made that bet is because this guy, I've never seen somebody be born and raised in LA
right here, this one right here,
and root so much for the Boston Celtics.
Look. Yes, I did grow up in Los Angeles. I do support the Lakers.
No, he doesn't.
And look,
He's lying
because
he doesn't support the Lakers.
It's not my fault right now that we're looking right now. Everyone is watching one of the greatest players alive right now, which is Jason Tatum. If you recall that fourth quarter, 10 seconds left, Boston down by 2, being guarded by LeBron James, the number one LeBron hater right here. Jason Tatum, fadeaway, baseline. It was just a great shot that just tied up the game and just kind of made me realize watching that game was like, okay, that was one of those shots that is just unstoppable by Jason Tatum. And you recall that jump shot, I'm pretty sure.
Man, I'm
pretty
but
sure.
Look, I'm looking at you admiring so much about Celtics.
Well, no, they're too good. I'm watching basketball, and I'm not saying this with my heart because you love the Lakers, and right now you want to hate on Boston, and I get it. I get it.
No. See, here's the thing.
What was that? Yes, and I'm a fan of money, just like Jeff said. You know, got to give him some credit back there. But I love money. You can see this, Ed. You can see this right here. Look at this.
Here's the bottom line, man. You know, I don't care how good a team is. If it's the Boston Celtics, you never at any point in time can root for them. Now, listen, when Larry Bird was on the team, they was a really good team. Larry Bird was a really, really good player. I never admitted that Larry Bird was good until he retired. I never would have said in him in his prime when he's going up against Magic and squad that Larry Bird is good.
That's where you know that you're invested and you love a certain team that no matter if
you love Boston.
Yeah, I love Boston to the fact that
stay over in Boston.
Good.
Stay over in Boston.
I mean, well, if any Boston fans out there want to go ahead and wait, the Lakers. Wait a second. Something just popped into my head right now. And this is where we're going to stop. And before we go to our first commercial break, Money Mike, you mentioned at the beginning of the show that we're going to find a new bet. We're going to find a new bet. Yeah. And I have our bet right now. I have our bet right now.
What you want your bet to be?
And we're going to go $100 on it. But I'm going to tell you when we come back here on Monday Night Fredo, guys. Stay tuned because we're going to talk about a next bet where you're going to see $100 more on my forehead. Definitely this time. All right, we'll come back here live from the Infinity Studios in Los Angeles. We'll be right back here on Monday Night Fredo.
Hey guys, you got to check out the Pure Life Alternative Wellness Center. It's a family-owned and operated pre-ICO, Prop D compliant, and recreational collective serving Chatsworth, the San Fernando Valley, and the surrounding Los Angeles areas. They offer discounts for all our veterans and seniors 55 plus, as well as first-time patient and referral discounts. You can order online at purelifesfv.org. That's purelifesfv.org.
Profanity Nation. A podcast for the fans, by the fans. Dive deep into the topics the other shows miss. Raw and uncensored.
And he's going to play team ball. His legacy is at stake.
Rare, hard-hitting interviews with players, coaches, and you, the super fans.
I'm not hating. I'm like, okay, cool. Good.
3 championships in 5 years. He's more than good, bro.
Profanity Nation. Listen live or subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Powered by Jesse Brown of Keller Williams.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on Monday Night Fredo, live from the Infinity Studios here in Los Angeles. Make sure you're here right now on YouTube on the Infinity Studios channel. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification button, and watch everything we got going on up in here. Because, I mean, if you want to see Money Mike hate on LeBron every single Sunday night, make sure you tune in at 8:30
First of all,
Pacific.
let me get this clear.
Money Mike is the number one hater. Go ahead,
I do not hate on LeBron.
Oh, my God. Can we play that too? Like, I ain't a hater.
No, we cannot.
Can we?
No, we cannot.
Yeah, we'll find it right now.
No, we can't. No, we not. No, we cannot.
We'll get it going.
That's no more. We're not doing that.
All right.
First of all, let me just say, if you tune into our show last night on Fame Nation, you know, I was giving LeBron props for the way he's been playing.
Wow,
And,
that's
and
a
handling-
shock. That's
and
breaking
putting the team on
news.
his back. Right. I give honest critiques about
Okay.
LeBron. Don't hate on him. I just want him to be able to perform every night. You know, and
What, you want him to
put
score
his team-
40 points every night?
I want him to do whatever it takes for the Lakers to be able to win.
Okay. And
Yeah.
we're definitely going to get into that because I do want to talk about what happened this weekend in football. I do want to talk about what's going on in the NBA. Of course, another big injury in the Eastern Conference with Kevin Durant possibly being out for the next few weeks. But we'll touch a little bit on that right now. But before we went to commercial break, I told Money Mike and I told you guys, we got to get another bet. Money Mike is upset right now. He wants to get his money back. I'm pretty sure he's trying to reach
I'm
over.
not upset right now.
You're upset.
I'm not reaching
You're upset.
over.
You
I-
don't
it's-
reach over,
it's
steal this
okay.
money.
Because
But-
I'm representing the Lakers all the time.
All right. And I hope you represent the Lakers on this next one because I want to run it back with you. In about 2 weeks, the Lakers visit the Boston Celtics again. And yes, I'm going to say I'm going to be a Boston money guy. I'm going to chase Boston. No matter who's playing, Boston is going to whoop on the Lakers again. Again. On Saturday night primetime, ABC.
We doing straight up
January
or we doing
28th.
odds?
Nah, we going straight
We
up.
going straight up?
I'm not about the spread. I'm not about the total points. I'm about getting the W. It's all about getting the W. Are we gonna run it back, or are you gonna take a step back and realize that the Lakers
No,
are
you know
not as
what?
good as
I'm
the Celtics?
gonna always represent for my Lakers. Lakers are playing good ball. So yeah, we gonna run it back.
All right,
And I'm gonna get my money back.
there it is.
And then I'm gonna come on there and I want cash.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Cash. I don't want no
Woo!
cash app.
All right.
I want green.
I mean, whatever
I
you
want
want,
money
like,
green.
whatever you
I
want. You
want
know,
money green.
this next time I'll take Cash App, I'll take Venmo, I'll take PayPal, Apple Pay. I mean, this is 2023.
No, but
The
here's the thing.
technology
It's all
is
about
here.
the etiquette. You know what I mean?
All right.
It's money.
All right,
You know what I'm
whatever
saying?
you at least this time you have a request.
Deliver it to me.
The last 2 times you had no request.
Huh?
The last 2 times you had no request.
Hey, I had no choice.
You had no choice.
I had no choice.
There it is.
That's all you had.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you got it. We're running it back. Another $100. Money Mike going with the Lakers. Fredo going with the Celtics. And yes, I'm not a Celtics fan, but just like
Yeah.
Jeff said, it's
Hold
all
on,
about the money.
Hey, come on, y'all. Look, y'all comment, run this back.
Run it back. Let's
and,
go.
And you let me know, guys. Is Fredo a Celtic fan? He obviously is nowhere near close to being a Laker fan.
I mean, I do like green. You
Yeah,
see this?
I mean,
This is
listen.
green.
But is he a Celtic fan?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a big question right there.
Yeah.
Is Fredo a
Is
Celtics fan?
Fredo a Celtic fan?
Ooh,
Hashtag Fredo's a Celtic fan.
that's a good hashtag. I might
Yeah.
run with that.
Yeah.
Because the Boston Celtics are going to win the NBA Finals this year.
There we go. You wouldn't. Put
I mean,
Celtics again.
if you were watching
No.
the breaks, as everyone should watch the breaks here on the Infinity Studios, I said it last time. I
Man,
said that the Boston
Boston Celtics are
Celtics
not gonna win
will
the-
win the championship.
They're not going to win the championship.
Well, you know, one team that's not going to win the championship is TCU. TCU just went on right now and lost in a national championship game here at SoFi Stadium, just a few miles away from us, over Georgia. Georgia just really dogged them out, 65-7, something like that. Just ridiculous number. I know, Money Mike, you also just mentioned right now, I don't mean to bring your business up on the air, but you just say you lost more money on TCU.
Look, I was out in Vegas. I put $50 on TCU because I like TCU's energy. And it looked like they had heart, and it looked like they was gonna go in and try to do something. I wasn't impressed with that Georgia game. When they played, they gave up a lot of points. The defense wasn't on point. I knew they have a great quarterback who was a Heisman Trophy runner up, but I really felt like TCU had something to prove, and they were gonna shock the world. But
yes,
but I will admit that they didn't really have the horses to be able to actually do something. Now, on the other hand, the Lakers do have the horses to go ahead and compete with Boston.
No. They don't. And we're gonna touch on that right now. I'm gonna touch on that right now because I know you have a lot to say on the Lakers, and I have definitely a lot to say about the Lakers. But again, national championship just wrapped up. TCU is going home. Georgia is going home with the trophy and another back-to-back champion. So congratulations to everyone associated with Georgia out there. But of course, the NFL playoffs, Money Mike, they're tuned in. Everything is set for primetime football this upcoming Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Wild card weekend. What did you see over the weekend, Money Mike? Just real quick, what did you see on football? Any team that stood out for you?
Man, it was really interesting, man, because first of all, my fantasy football league, I lost that, so I didn't.
How many things are you losing right now, man? You're losing in football, you're losing in basketball. I'm losing a lot,
but you know what? In seeing things, what was interesting, the watching Green Bay go down.
Yes.
That was definitely, you see a dejected Aaron Rodgers doing that, but I was really proud of, and I'm not a Lion fan, but I was really proud of the Lions for what their turnaround, was. They're changing their culture, which I really love about them. Congrats to I think it's Williams that broke Barry Sanders' record.
Yes.
So yeah, that was a really good thing. I'm happy that the Bengals and everybody won like they were supposed to. So we didn't, unfortunately, with Hamlin going down and they're losing the game, and I didn't like the idea of the coin flip, but I understood it. But I'm happy we didn't have to go through that. So it's going to be a really wild a wild first week. I think the Chargers have a really good chance to at least get past the Jaguars, even on the road. So hope they stay focused. Obviously, the Rams are out. McVay doesn't know if he wants to, come back.
Right.
Which I thought was really interesting, in that. But yeah, it's
why do you think McVay is doing this right now at a point after winning a Super Bowl and then having this awful season?
Something's going on. I mean, I think it's something personal, to be honest with you. I mean,
personal, like within himself, or
I think it's something personal, maybe relationship wise, or there's something that's going on because
he did just get married about a year ago.
Yeah, he did. But what's interesting to me about it is like the reason why they lost their season was the way it was. I mean, they just had way too many injuries,
right.
And those are things that you can't we got Cup that went down. They couldn't find a running back until week 12 or 13, and then Akers became,
he came back.
Came back, and then he was able to actually really go and perform. They lost the main quarterback, the backup quarterback, and backup quarterback after that. Yeah. Baker Mayfield came in and they, he actually performed pretty well. But I don't know. It's like you see a little bit of a disconnect right now in coaching, and I think it's just something it's something personal going on that we'll never know.
Yeah, definitely. I feel that maybe McVay sees the future, sees that they gave them so many draft picks to trade for the number 1 overall pick into getting Jared Goff 4 years ago, and then trading more first round picks, and now trading away Jared Goff and getting Stafford. So it seems like they're a little bit in the limbo where They don't know what they have going forward. Maybe McVay sees like, hey, I ain't got no chance of winning here. Why stay here? If he's being offered, apparently he's being offered to go to TV.
Yeah, I mean that's where they obviously go. But yeah, like I don't really see it like that. Like they actually have a good team. Mm-hmm. They still have a good defense. They have they lost key players,
right?
Over on the offense. They can run it back. But see, what's really interesting is, and people don't realize unless you really watch football, is that the strength of schedule changes when you're the top team the previous year.
Right.
So when you win the Super Bowl, your schedule it becomes one of the toughest schedules that you're going to play. So now they're going to do better next year because they're going to play a lot more cupcake teams versus first place teams.
Right. So hopefully it might seem like they might have a chance moving forward. But that's one team that's having not that much success on the field, which of course I did get a chance to see that firsthand on New Year's Day when the Chargers took on the Los Angeles Rams, and we saw Baker Mayfield down on the field just looking not as good as usual as the Chargers took them down. But like you did mention, I want to touch this on the Chargers before we move on to basketball. The Chargers, are moving into the AFC wildcard matchup this upcoming Saturday night over in Jacksonville. So they're going to be facing Jacksonville, who Jacksonville did come into Los Angeles in week 3, late in September, beat down on the Chargers 38-10. But a lot of people what don't remember is that week 3 with the Chargers being getting demolished by the Jaguars was the week after Herbert broke his ribs. He got injured, couldn't really throw a ball out there, threw 2 interceptions and 1 touchdown with 200 yards that game. Eckler ran for -5 yards. Mike Williams, Keenan Allen did not play. J.C. Jackson got hurt that game. Joey Bosa also got hurt that game. So all sorts of injuries happened for the Chargers in the first week of the week 3 of the season, which that really didn't determine much for the Jacksonville Jaguars to really be down on them 38-10. But now they rematch again. I don't know. Hopefully it's going to be somewhat of an exciting game with the Chargers and Jaguars. But another game that catches my attention is the Cowboys against Tom Brady on Monday Night Football. That's going to be a big game to watch with the Cowboys and Tom Brady, what he's capable of maybe doing. What do you think? Is Tom Brady done?
Yeah. I think the team is done. I mean, I don't think they have enough. Dallas, the problem with Dallas is they're always disappointing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like they don't play up to their potential. But this is a playoff game.
This is an important game right here for Dak Prescott and the Cowboys.
Yeah, like this. The ones that really need it more than anybody else are definitely the Dallas Cowboys, because if they don't win this, then they're going to have to do something over there with their team. Tom Brady not really expecting to win with Tampa. They're who really is he going to throw? I mean, he has Mike Evans, but other than that, he doesn't really have those. He doesn't have like the Gronks and the other secondary receiver. Anymore.
Julio Jones has stepped in this year to try to fill in those shoes, but he's not the same Julio Jones that we've all seen before.
So. So definitely this is a game that Tampa Bay should lose.
Right.
I'm looking, forward to seeing that because I just don't like Brady. But what I really hate is I hate the rumor that they're trying to get Brady over to
the Raiders.
Yes. And I'm a Raider fan, and I feel like
I feel sorry.
But here's the thing: I feel like they did Derek Carr dirty, man. Like,
you think so?
100%.
Touch on that real quick.
100%. Like, what a lot of people don't recognize is like, if you look over the stretch of like 5-6 years, the person that's been consistent has been Derek Carr, right? We got rid of Khalil Mack. We got rid of so which stripped down the defense. There was 4 first-round draft picks that we had, in the following season in 2015 that are no longer on the team. Ruggs is in jail.
Right.
There's so many things that when Carr came there, people weren't able to develop and actually maintain the team. The team basically got gutted, and the only thing that was consistent that has been Derek Carr. We freaking got rid of Amari Cooper, who made the Pro Bowl like 3 years in a row, and he's still getting those numbers. You're kind of setting up Derek Carr for failure, and I feel like that they are using him as a scapegoat.
No, that's devastating. When I saw that happen, that he got benched, and then you see this new guy, Stidham or whatever.
Yeah.
This guy's throwing some bullets out there. He was looking good against San Francisco. He looked good this past weekend against Chiefs. But that again,
He did what we lost pretty bad.
Yeah, you lost pretty bad. But he was throwing some bullets that Derek Carr, I believe, wouldn't not be throwing certain passes like that to Renfro and even Devontae Adams. But with that being said, I've been open about this. I've said this openly here on Monday Night Fredo that Derek Carr, the Raiders, they just got to move on from each other. It just seems like the 7 years they've been together, or 8 years, it just hasn't worked out. It just has not worked out.
Yeah, but would you agree that it's not Derek Carr's fault?
It might not be.
Like,
I think it's more ownership
Gruden
above than on Derek Carr. It seems like they're just a little. They're not making up of their minds that much. I mean, they've got 4 head coaches in the last 5 years.
Right.
It just seems like there's so much. It's messed up. You know when you get a different coach every other year, or you're switching up too many schemes and play calls and playbooks. You're having to study. You're getting the quarterback's mind up and down with so much stuff that he's not focused. He's not all there, and it sucks for him. It sucks for the team. But at the end of the day, the Raiders are the Raiders, man. It just seems like they've always been the same. And I feel bad, Money Mike, that you're a Raider fan. They got to deal with this, but I'm pretty sure you're going to love Tom Brady. You're going to love Tom Brady.
I would never love, I'm going to tell you right now, I would never love Tom Brady. Obviously, it will be like the Karl Malone when he came to the Lakers. You got to root for them because they're on your team.
Right.
You got to root for LeBron because they're on the team.
Okay.
But no, the Tom Brady and the Tuck rule.
No, don't like.
I can't take it. He's not going to.
He's not going to bring a chip.
He's not going to bring a chip. If he brings a chip, I'm happy with him. But look, I actually think Tom Brady's losing the step.
Okay.
We don't have a great defense. We're gutted so many ways.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
You hear Money Mike right here saying they are fully gutted through all the way.
I mean, are they?
Well, they are, and having a guy
we got people like it's more eventful things going off the field than on the field.
Right. I mean, so not being a big fan of Tom Brady, you're also not a big fan of LeBron James, who is currently on the 45 points per game average over this last 3 games. The Lakers on a 5-game losing streak as of this moment. Because winning streak because they just lost.
See, y'all see
they
this?
just lost. Hold up.
Yeah, see,
let me correct that.
Here we go. Talk about hating. This guy is literally.
I'm not hating.
We have seen in the last 5 games, LeBron actually played probably the best basketball as a Laker.
He's played better basketball
as a Laker.
As a Laker, he's played better basketball.
He's probably played the best basketball right now.
The year he won the chip, those games, he was playing good. But the Lakers were on the 5-game winning streak.
Has been playing great.
Yes, Thomas Bryant looking at Wilt out there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, listen. And this guy over here don't even want to acknowledge. He literally turned a 5-game winning streak into a 5-game losing streak.
Well, you know what? The other team down the hall, the Clippers, are on the 6-game losing streak.
That's accurate.
That's accurate, and that's something we got to talk about, because if that was the Lakers, which of course the Lakers are always on a losing streak, we know that they are in a way incapable of always blaming the Clippers or bringing them up in the media in the side, because it seems like a lot of media always, the Lakers on the 5-game losing streak, headlines, Lakers losing 5 in a row, but the Clippers are losing so many games down here and they're not making any headlines. They're just kind of riding through the bottom. Why do you think that is?
It's what we used to.
It's where we used to.
Yeah, I mean, and look, Tyronn Lue, what did he do? He benched Paul George and Kawhi like in the whole second half. Like, I don't know what they're doing over there. I really don't care. I actually think it's kind of funny. And it's really, I'm gonna tell you the main reason why I think it's funny is because they're literally in 2025 about to open Intuit Stadium or whatever it's called. Intuit Dome, whatever it is. And the team right now is not good. They're not performing. They're doing everything that they usually do, and they're going to get older, which means they're going to go into a new stadium. Brand new spanking is going to be state of the art.
Kawhi Leonard might need a wheelchair by then.
But still, there's going to be the same sorry product that they're going to put on the court.
There it is. And another sorry bet that Money Mike is going to put up on is on the Boston Celtics taking down the Los Angeles Lakers. That is our next bet that we're going to be looking forward to. Of course, you see the money on my head right here. technically see no money on Money Mike because he didn't win the bet this week. And of course, put your head down a little bit, Money Mike.
No,
you gotta be disappointed. Keep that chin up, Money Mike.
I'm representing the Lakers all
Keep
the time. You know what I mean? This Lake Town, Lake Show all the time. So it doesn't matter win or lose. I'm still rocking with them.
There it is. Rock with them all you want because I'm going to rock with the Boston Celtics. They're bringing in the money.
I know. You a Celtic fan.
And, of course, guys, again, just check out the LA Chargers make the playoffs. They'll be taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars Saturday night, 5 p.m. Pacific here on NBC. Check it out. There's a lot more football to go. I'll see you guys next week. Money Mike, he might not be here next week. Maybe because we didn't make a bet. And he didn't got to pay up any money.
No, I won't be here next week, man. But
he definitely is not.
I'll make troll him on Instagram. Call him hashtag Fredo's a Celtic fan.
Fredo is a Celtics fan, as long as you're bringing me money. But we'll see you guys next week. Monday Night Fredo. There it is. Adios. Thank you, Money Mike.
Peace, man.
Woo!